Let me see something. All right. What up, Cuddy? Let me see.
What's going
Shit,
on?
man.
Hey,
Hey man, you ever argue with a motherfucker that wouldn't be able to argue with you unless you didn't feed him?
What?
Like,
What's up?
like you have an argument with somebody, you just look dead in their face and be like, "Hey, nigga, you wouldn't have the energy to have these words if I didn't feed you."
maybe when I got smart with my mom when I was young.
Oh, you got a laugh track now?
What the fuck is that?
You got a laugh track.
No, I'm like, who is that?
We got more motherfuckers. Damn it, Ob.
No, man. I'm trying to use this Rode mic. It's a shotgun mic, and so with
Okay.
it with the hardware they give you, it's almost based after like Rodecaster, but they
Okay.
give you like a bunch of different sounds and shit. So you get the we got that. We got
Oh hell yeah. Oh
So I
hell yeah.
better not say nothing stupid tonight, huh?
I ain't gonna get you.
Oh shit. We got the wrong dude with that shit. The wrong
Right.
one. Yep. Here we go.
I gotta
He
get
back
one
with
of
toys.
them.
He back with toys.
Man, listen. All of this shit is. I mean, it sounds good as hell. I mean, it's loud in the motherfucker. We gonna work this out.
So man, you went and got the whole audio video city setup, huh?
Man, just trying to do some different shit.
Tonight.
Trying to do some different
Okay.
shit. Hold on, let me
What you
see.
sipping on, lady?
Oh, there we
Moscato.
go.
Okay.
Scotto.
It probably ain't no high end stuff like you get. I don't know. I'm new to the wine because I can't have liquor because it make me go crazy.
Right on. I understand. That's why we all transition over to,
Yeah.
wine. The easy shit.
Y'all be on here like she cannot come back.
Noise gate. Let me see. Yeah. Let me
Back there fucking with settings and shit, huh?
Man, I'm finna take all this shit off. Shit. Long as it sound good, I'm all right. This cocaine. What's up, baby? It's good to see y'all, man.
Drill,
Man,
bruh.
it's been a
Glad to see
minute,
you.
man. What you been up to, man? I know you've been sick and shit, man. How you feeling now?
Man, let me tell you. I got a good reminder that I'm not young, man. We men, we like, man, shit, I'm going to work. Fuck that. I don't care if I'm sick or not. Man, that whole night I was like, oh shit, I got the chills. Hey, can you come relieve me? I gotta go shit. It's only two of us, man. Diarrhea, vomiting. My wife was like, man, you stay your ass home, nigga.
Oh, you sound like he had a bug.
You over 40. Yeah, that's what it was. We thought it was like some goddamn like food poisoning. But it just it carried over into the next day. I was like, man, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Keep
man.
that shit on it. Keep that shit on your side, brother. Keep that shit on your
Yeah,
side.
boy.
Yes, sir.
That,
Yes,
that
sir.
life set in, bro. That life set in. It'd be something crucial.
Who you telling, man?
For sure.
Who you telling? Well, how's Drizzy doing, man?
He's sick. He just texted. He ain't feeling good again.
Yeah.
What y'all got? Y'all got babies on the way?
Probably so. Probably
I
so,
wish.
man.
Y'all out here. Big fuck.
But I got
Drizzy's a
that
love doctor.
Yikes.
Mr. Look Away.
There you
Look
go.
away. Look away game.
Hey, look away now. Everything's
Oh, man,
fine.
you did it with this week's topics, man.
Word.
All right.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
All right.
Yes,
Tank.
sir. Yes, sir.
Give me my theme music.
Yes, sir.
Let me find this fucking thing.
Every week, he like, man,
leave them goddamn apples alone.
Let me find this shit.
Man,
Y'all
it's
be
been
asking for every week. Let me find it.
I just spent like fucking like 2 months in the last hour, bro. Like for real. Like man.
Go get one of them apples.
Yo, motherfucker, tell you he spent 6 months in jail one weekend.
Yeah.
That's what I did over the last hour.
Got you. Got you.
It be like that. It be
Say less,
just
fam.
like that.
Get your apple so it can relieve your stress.
There you go.
Sometimes.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, you got some already rolled spliff.
Shit, I got one right here. But
There
you know,
you go.
you want me to run the show too, nigga. Like I can't do all these things that I need at the same time.
Efficiently. Do you see how long it's taking him to hit play? Like, man, I had it somewhere. Which one do y'all want? Y'all want the intro or the outro?
Funny.
It's the same shit.
Oh man.
Yo, but
Got some sound effects tonight. I can't wait till I hear that.
Look at his face.
Wah, wah.
Right. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Frozen.
Everybody getting it but me.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
hilarious.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Man. Oh man.
Yeah, man. I wanted to practice this, man, just in case I wanted. Look, it's a little video.
Oh, that's what it looked like?
Yeah, it's a little $100 mic, man. Just
Yeah.
when you want to go.
Out as hell. It's good.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm trying to figure out the difference between these mics and shit, and spent a couple dollars, man. I want to invest in this thing a little bit.
I'll have a background
What's up?
soon. I'll have a background soon.
Yeah, that's what I need.
I belong.
Like, what the fuck you doing in that? Is that little girl ass room? Is he a pedophile? You know?
Hey, but at least you ain't got a car in your background. Son.
But that's dope.
But that's dope,
man.
though, man. That's a 90s music video, son.
You remember how we used to shoot those shits, man? That's exactly what it looked like.
Word up.
Cat had the best shit in Youngstown, man. Cat standing in front of a Maxima. A Maxima. Yeah.
Hell.
Maxima, that wasn't nobody's. You know,
Right,
we
is
just
that
had to
a
hurry up
Maxima?
and record that shit.
Right.
Word up.
Is that a car dealership?
It's funny as hell, son.
It was, man.
Funny as hell.
Where is this cat at? Did he got a
I told him to play I told him to play some music, and he went.
Yeah, he left.
to bed.
Man.
He
He
having one of them days, poor baby.
Yeah,
He said, "I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers."
we thought you went to go pick some apples, man.
Hey.
Or to the Modelo
Yeah.
plant or something.
Hey, the technical side of this podcast is shot for the night. All right, nigga. So y'all hum the intro. Y'all go ahead and run with the motherfucking, introductions and shit. And fuck it. Just fuck it.
Right.
we are Capella. No. Welcome to 3PMD.
And that'd have been a good time for one.
Right, I should have just did that. Damn it. You had to cue me, Miss Kiki. Welcome to Youngstown's own 3PMD. Tank Ob and Eddie P. Featuring Nang, This Cocaine, and Deep Throat Conversations on Miss Kiki. And like we always do about this time, every goddamn body is responsible for whatever comes out of their own fucking mouths. With that being said, let's fight this goddamn evil.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's
No
get
long
it.
goddamn intro for Eddie Spaghetti, but y'all know him and love him. The man with the plan, the high value man. DJ LOH's on the ones and twos very own, Mr. Eddie motherfucking Coppola. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Hey, coming from
Shout out to
Ed
Beat That
Style,
Man.
Las Vegas.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Style Las Vegas. Hilarious, man.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
yeah. We here. All right.
That shit got old quick as fuck, man.
What's that?
Hey man, stop doing that shit.
Oh,
The sound
wow.
effects.
Niggas ain't celebrating, man. It's awkward.
We own it tonight.
Funny
Weird as
as
hell, man. That shit weird.
You know Tank high as shit, so he looking for motherfuckers. You know,
Let me
stop
say
doing
this.
that, man.
I always thought that shit was corny. I always thought,
Yeah.
but it's funny. It is funny when you hear like certain radios. So like, nigga, it's only y'all in the studio. Ain't that many motherfuckers
Right.
over there. But it's fun. It's fun.
It's cool. Like I said, it's cool for radio. It's cool for radio.
Right.
Let's
get
it. Cool for radio.
That used to fuck me up all the time when Kevin Samuels would hit these bitches with the slap. I was like,
yeah,
man, I hate that fucking sound effect shit, man. Why you keep doing it? But it was hot.
You know why he did it?
And the bitches needed it.
I got why he did it. He did it because that was his way of saying something without saying something.
Yeah,
like when he do the smack, dumbass bitch. But instead of saying that, he hit him with the smack.
Right.
You know what I mean? So hey, and then you know what? They used to use that shit to trick us on them TV shows. Yeah. Like you would see some shit and you'd be like, should I laugh at this? And then they hit the plaza. That shit wasn't funny.
I guess so.
You know
I think somebody should have a YouTube video of like people making fun of people with disabilities back in the 80s with the laugh track on it. You know what I mean? You know it exists. You know it exists.
Dude, no.
Where the fuck
not in this cancel culture? We got our little bit of fan base or whatever. You trying to get canceled for real.
I'm just saying. If there was a laugh track on it in the 80s, if there was a laugh track on it in the 80s, then everybody laughed at it and it was okay.
That was the 80s.
Because that's the only thing you need for shit to be normal is the majority of motherfuckers say, oh yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Like, how do we agree on the age of alcohol? How do we agree on, the age to join the military? How do we agree on the age of consent?
Yeah,
but you know what I mean? Like,
a lot of that stuff ain't aging
just the majority
well.
of motherfuckers saying, hey, it's good.
Culture, a lot of that shit is not aging well, though.
I know it's not.
I know R. Kelly want to hear that.
We've changed a lot.
I hate that I missed that. I hate that I missed that part of like last week's episode where y'all talked about because I was jamming to that shit. You know how we gotta do the study up for the show. I cut that shit off.
I'm about to say I got that bullshit.
Yeah.
Somebody said it went hard. That's why I thought it was real. I'm like, okay,
man, he still got it.
Who heard it was like, this is the only man who could save R&B. It was like, I don't know where he at. He's the only dude who could save R&B. I was like, damn, is it hitting like that? I didn't even.
You just got to give him. You just got to give him a 13-year-old. I mean,
next, yeah, man.
Hold on. That album was hot.
The songs, some of
the songs, I was fucking with it.
The last album, y'all sat through and listened through the whole.
I didn't listen to any of the shit, man.
It wasn't the song. I admit it. Like I
did not do that shit.
That admitted shit came out years ago. What I'm saying is, when you guys said this is what we're gonna talk about, and I listened, I said, man, this shit is kind of right. Oh, that's Kales, baby. That's Kales. I mean, look, man, you. Because a mother, listen, man, nobody
listen to him the same anymore, bro.
Let me say this.
I listen to that dude, I think of a minor. Next.
Let me say this. Motherfuckers knew what it was when he was.
I want to hate his music, but I just can't.
Listen, motherfuckers knew what it was when he was fucking with Aaliyah. So if you listen to it, if you listen to anything after age, ain't nothing but a number. It's all selective morality after that.
True, but in the same sense, though, at the same time, around that time, you gotta think we was around her age too, bro.
Right.
All right. Okay.
Matter of fact, she older than me, so damn.
Listen. Wait, hold on. Back then, I was jacking off to Cher. I mean, would that be
Cher?
Yeah, man.
You got that Adam face.
Man, can we
65 back then?
Slack, please,
I know. Cher could have got it like back in the 90s.
Yeah. Ed trying to wrangle us back in.
Hey,
God, man, we talk about
say that for the last topic. Save it for the last topic.
Let's get it. Come on, man.
Let's get it. All right, what we running with first?
The couple discovered their siblings.
Let me reiterate this. There is no technical game for this podcast.
All right, man. Couple discovers their siblings after 10 years of marriage.
Oh, God
damn. We're doing DNA swabs before somebody get on their knee. But hold up.
You can add all this shit afterwards, right, Cuddy?
I'm glad
Okay.
we have a female on here for her perspective, because that is some goofy ass shit. Yeah. And they have what? I'm trying to read the article now again.
There's a couple married for 10 years, no, 7 or 10 years, found out that they were brother and sister, 2 kids. And so, when I first read the article, go ahead.
I just gotta ask, they are half, or did they grow up in like
You gotta be half. You can't share the same parents.
Like that's what I'm like, or did you have adopted, or were they adopted? Were they lost in the system? Like, how did that work? Like,
here, I got it. Hold on, man. I got this. Hold on. Here, let me do it. Let's do it proper. Let's do this here some justice. Let me see something.
That shit sound disgusting.
Let me see. No. We apologize, people. This ain't how this was supposed to.
Wah, 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 wah.
Right. Let me see. Where is it at?
Yeah. So when the two had been raised by single parents, introduced each other to their respective families, they found out the startling discovery. They discovered they were actually siblings who had been separated due to their parents' acrimonious divorce. But that is fucking disgusting. So they are full-blooded fucking siblings.
But
oh my God, how are you such a shitty parent that you do not go and
there was no contact
other child?
How do they not know that? How do they not know each other's names at least?
You know how easy it is to
you know how many Jenkins it is.
You know, folks don't even find out they're related until the funeral.
Yeah, this actually is more common. Yeah, this is more common. This happens a lot. Motherfuckers find out their cousins, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I mean, but come on, man. As soon as somebody runs down to like, hey, what's your mama's name? Right. Oh, it sounds a lot like my mama's name, or the bitch my dad used to be married to.
You got a grandmama or a great auntie or somebody who know the history, bro.
And why?
Yeah, but if the families are splitting up, and they obviously split up for that fucking long, maybe they left the state, whatever. Obviously, these two, listen, man. Obviously, these two didn't know. I mean, there's some weird shit to go on in this world. But for them to get married, be married for that long and have 2 kids, something happened. And I think that old man Ali hit it on the head, man. It's fucked up parenting. People fall out of love all the time. And I think in this situation, like acrimonious, I only know what the fuck that means because I watched Tyler Perry movie. Which was actually good. The bitch went crazy. So obviously it was a bad fucking breakup. These two wanted nothing to do with each other, and they kept it pushing. Somebody, well, first of all, I wouldn't fuck with her. She got a lot of water in her neck, but
she looked like him.
Boy,
that's what people say.
They've been together already 10 years. I'm sure that's after a couple kids and stuff. You know, she might have.
But let me tell you that fucking you feel like jacking off.
Oh. You got the sound effects, man. What the hell's wrong with you?
Hey, I'm going there now.
That was a long groan. That wasn't no laugh. That was what is wrong with you, man?
Lord.
Something about this feel gay. Hey, man.
That's
hold on, wait. All right, listen.
You're amazing.
Hey. Me and my wife bench the same max.
Stop, man. This is like shit that can't be undone. You know what I mean? It's like they got kids, man. This stuff is like permanent.
I know they got to sit with it. Hey, look. Which would you rather do? All right. Hear these jokes or be the nigga that used to fuck his sister and still continues to fuck his sister? Because why would you fuck up a happy home?
So what's the solution?
Yeah.
Ain't no solution, man. Like the damage is done. What the fuck you gonna do? Stay married. Hey, look, there's nothing
I
else
swear
to
to
do,
God, man. I'm gonna jump through this goddamn screen, man. And put hands and feet on you.
No, man, but I'm
Damn.
dead serious, man. Like, think about it. Like, what the hell else you gonna do? Y'all been married 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all parents wasn't shit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that both of y'all grew up in some fucked up situations. You know what I mean? And like, as soon as y'all met, y'all like, hey, you know what? We can vibe because we look alike and we grew up alike.
Let me say this.
When I touch you, it's like touching myself.
This is the only thing that's concerning to me. Did one of the parents did one of the parents die? Because my thing is, if they married, you telling me ain't nobody meet each other at the wedding? The grandmother, the grandfather,
the holidays, the cookouts. If they've been married that long, I'm sure they ran into the same circle.
Dog. The thing is, no, I've hit it on the head perfectly at the wedding. The bride side and the groom side. You mean to tell me the mother and father of each was like, hey, I know this motherfucker and he ain't shit or she ain't shit. I used to be married to this motherfucker.
No, I'm assuming somebody black folks and they keep that shit under wraps and won't say nothing and let motherfuckers go through it.
Okay, what you saying that? My thing is, if y'all gonna do that and then y'all gonna stay together and continue to fuck, why make it so public?
Yeah,
I'm saying
that was in the comments. That was in the comments. Like, why would y'all make that shit public?
What was
I don't. I think it has to be public. I think so many people would talk about it like, this motherfucker been fucking his sister for 10 years and he ain't gonna stop. I mean, that's like, that should have been the headline.
Who else could have known though?
You know what they say, try to get out in front of it before everybody else tell your story. Go ahead and tell the world.
No, I mean, it's unique, man. I mean, like, who else has got this story? Especially in our lifetimes.
It's not unique.
We hear it maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it's out there. It's not unique because, we came up in a small town and the first rule is,
who your people
homies and who your people.
Who your people.
Yeah, but
especially if you get serious.
Had to live like
the way the article reads. The way the article reads is that like these motherfuckers went to family get together, and the parents was like, "Oh yeah, we used to fuck, and we used to be together." Like it says they were separated. You know what I mean? Like they have the same fucking parents. Like at one time there were 2 of them together hanging out playing.
So something just don't make sense to me. Like, where is the disconnect? Because if that's my daddy's child, then daddy, you gonna tell me about whatever his name is, and if that's my mommy's child, and I got a sibling out there, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what happens when you get 2 parents with like the bomb, and you get them together, and then you have babies.
You think somebody
gonna bomb, and then they meet.
You think somebody gonna fuck with him and be like, "Hey man, your sister got some good pussy," and he be like, "Man, I know."
It's gonna be a long night. Oh my God.
Hey, somebody, please. Like, I wish your wife watched this podcast because I have her unplugged your shit.
All right, I try to stop. Listen, my whole thing is like, do the kids do these motherfuckers? Do one of them got like one green eye and one got like one brown eye? I mean, like,
wait.
That's not an article, but it's a strong possibility.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but they got
inbreed, man.
My thing is, they had the same mother and father, correct?
Yeah.
I don't get that at all. Like, so why?
Look at these motherfuckers. Look at these motherfuckers.
And here's another.
You kind of can look at them.
But you think about it, man. But sometimes certain couples say how many years apart they are. Look alike. Yeah, it doesn't even say how. Yeah, the split. How many years apart they are?
Because if it say how many years apart they are, like a motherfucker could remember, hey, mommy was in the hospital with having a baby. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that.
Hey, you'd be surprised what people suppress.
Yeah, I think that they were young. I think that they were young, but I think, all jokes aside, man, I think the parents are the bastards in this one. Like, they did these children a disservice, because now what do you do with this? What do you do? Do you, hey man, look, we ain't brother and sister. I don't give a fuck what it say. We husband and wife, and we got these kids to raise. Or
nah, you embrace that hillbilly lifestyle, nigga. Get you a mullet.
DNA don't lie, brother.
Yeah. What their kids look like? Like, do their kids got issues? Like,
do they lick the walls?
No, them kids are fine, man. I mean, we look at the royal family every single day, man.
Why do Kenny like licking envelope? Why do Kenny like licking envelope glue? You know what I'm saying? It's
just fucked up, man.
What name?
Look at Eddie. Like, I don't want to be here today.
Nah. Like I said, that's why I wanted to run this first, because this is fucked up. You know, and again, this happens because you got parents who get too involved in themselves and be like, you know what, well, fuck them, fuck that, such and such just don't exist.
So she had to say, fuck my child, you take Junior.
Yeah.
And go about your business. You get one, I get one. I don't want to see you ever again. That's
that part.
Or this.
Yeah.
Right.
The parents were together, and then the mama had the one, and then she bounced when she was pregnant with the other one. So then, then they wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean, that could have happened too.
Yeah. No.
The younger one would know that she has an older brother.
Listen. But the parents still know. The parents, she knows she got another kid out there in the world. You understand what I'm saying? And again, this thing is more common. Like, it was another story about that shit a few months ago, but it's more common than people believe, man. I mean, think about all the motherfuckers out here that just fuck around all willy-nilly and have babies. Think about all the motherfuckers that's on that go on Jerry Springer. They go through 27 motherfuckers and still ain't found a daddy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And these people end up being on the same fucking side of town, meeting about 15, 16 years from then. And they the cycle just continues, man. It's just, it's a lot of irresponsible shit out here, man. A lot of people, I mean, sex is fun and it feels good, but there's a certain level of responsibility that comes with it. But this is just, these motherfuckers was married. So it's no excuse for this.
My thing is,
with children.
My first question was exactly, what are you going to do? How do you remedy this?
And that's what I'm saying, man. What do you do, Mr. Coppola? Because you, like I said, do you say, hey, man, we've been together, we got these kids to raise? I mean, and I think that would have been a lot simpler if they didn't decide to advertise this bullshit to the world. They could have tucked it. But it's always, somebody's gonna always remind them. Hey, that's why your mama, your auntie, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why. Go get your bros in, nigga. Go get your bros in. Fuck out of here, man.
It's fucked up, ladies and gentlemen. This was a head scratcher. The whole thing was, I wanted to know, what do you do after?
Yeah, let's go down the line. Oh man, Ali, what you do?
You don't do shit, man. I mean, you keep fucking your sister or brother. I mean, that's what else you gonna do? Nobody's gonna forget that you used to fuck your sibling. You're not gonna forget the shit. I mean, y'all got kids together. You know what I mean? Like, what everybody's gonna talk about it, and then they're gonna stop, and then everything's gonna be all right, and you're gonna go back to fucking your sister, and nobody gives a shit anymore. Like, they'll move on to the next thing. All right. So, just throw this shit on the headlines. Maybe they made a couple dollars off of it. Good for them. Hopefully it pays for their therapy. But really, what the fuck else you gonna do? I mean,
you out there now.
You gonna like point the finger at each other and call each other gross, and then I don't know. Yeah. What do you do? And especially, what do you do with the kids? I mean, like, you can blame a lot of shit that's wrong with the kids on your interbreeding. You be like, oh, that's why he pigeon-toed, because we brother and sister.
But pigeon-toed was the least of the words.
He said pigeon-toed.
But I don't know, man. Like, you just keep doing it. Like, it must be good.
Why you got foreskin on your chin?
Hey,
Stop,
nigga,
bro.
like,
I'm gonna say if you're gonna keep doing, I'm gonna piggyback off Tank. If you're gonna keep doing it, my man, y'all both need to go get fixed.
Go get fixed.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Y'all both need to go ahead and get fixed. Y'all gonna keep doing this. Y'all didn't have your kids. Hopefully, there's no mental issues with the children or whatever. Y'all both get fixed if y'all gonna stay together. That's my take on it. But I get your theory, Tank. On
there you go.
The damage is done. So who's gonna date you?
Let me say this:
like my siblings, we all look alike. Like I couldn't be face to face with myself, just banging it out. Like, look at these motherfuckers, man. They look alike. This motherfucker's been, man. Nah, fuck that. That's disgusting.
You saying he knew? You saying he knew?
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like, and especially at her age, she's got one of them like female mustaches. You know what I'm saying? So it's like looking in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm fucking with the man in the mirror. Ooh.
I'm asking him to change his ways.
Man, we need to switch topics.
Listen, I agree, man.
Y'all beat this one up.
I'm with you though. I feel like, hey, man, get fixed if they're gonna stay together. I personally wouldn't. But get fixed, man, because let's say you got lucky with the first two kids.
Exactly.
3 or 4 might look like a garden gnome if y'all keep fucking. What you got, Miss Kiki?
I have to say, like, there's no way I could continue. After I found out that shit, there's no way I could continue. Even if we fucked and did all nasty shit to each other, I would look at that man like, oh no.
See, like, and here's the thing. Like,
I need some time away. I need some counseling. I need all that type of shit. And then it definitely wouldn't go viral like this because of our kids.
Got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This cocaine, what you got? Man, quit looking at porn. What you got? This cocaine.
His name is Stabby. Dab.
What are you talking about? Stabia Cadabra.
Phonics didn't work for me.
If you're gonna do something, get you some counseling.
Yeah.
Get you some counseling for sure. Because it's, I mean, you want a wild thing, but I mean, shoot. Through all the PTSD you're going to endure throughout the rest of your life, you might as well get some compensation for it. So I would say, besides counseling, seek you an endorsement deal through either the We Channel or VH1 or TLC and get paid for this shit, bro. And then take some self-defense classes and go back and fuck up your parents, allegedly.
There you go. Yeah, that's my best word on this show.
Mm-hmm. This cat doing his stream from Metro PCS phone.
Yeah, you gotta definitely make a show out of this now. Like, you might as well just go all out.
I'm in the garage, bro. I'm in the garage, bro.
Next topic, man.
Hey, hold on, man. I just got one question.
What's up?
What if this is the key to a perfect marriage? I mean, they've been together 10 years.
Okay, next conversation.
Next, man.
Okay,
no problem.
Next,
man. You trying to go down the fucking rabbit hole. Nope. Next.
All right.
What's happiness? That's the key shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Steven Twitch Boss, man.
This was sad, man.
This was man, it's real. It's real, man.
Really tragic.
I had a lot of questions. I said a lot of things because I'm just like, I understand. My thing was like, damn, he was in a good spot. He had good money. He had a perfect marriage. So it seemed. He had his. It seemed like he was living the dream. You know what I'm saying? And then I was just like, that came in my head about. I just start asking questions like, you know, what they be talking about the Illuminati once you make so much money and blah blah blah. But if it was depression, if that's what it was, damn, check on your people, ask questions, show love.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is this, man.
For sure.
Did he really have money? You know, the Cuddy, I talked to Misty when she was down there. And she was just like, yeah, man, you know, a lot of people don't understand, like, unless you're a megastar out there, you got to hold on to that money. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of overhead living out there. It's expensive as hell. One, you can't just live any fucking where. But you got a lot of overhead. I think he had 3 or 4 kids. He had a wife. He was married. It was a good family. But, you know, that's a lot of overhead in and of itself. I think he was, on 2 shows or something like that. Ellen DeGeneres, and then he was on So You Think You Can Dance or some shit like that. But what I'm trying to say is, man, you know, I mean, we see these motherfuckers on TV and automatically think that, hey, man, they got money. A lot of times they don't got shit. If you watch what was that shit? Entourage, a lot of them cats, man, it's like they do pro bono shit trying to get on. They do a lot of free shit. So ain't no telling if he was being paid. A lot of these companies got lawsuits against him for not paying people.
Yeah, this is like I said with TMZ had posted. It said it's alluding to past challenges. You know, this wasn't overnight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The man been dealing with shit for a minute.
Yeah.
Just think about it, especially around this time of the year, around the holidays, especially around New Year's. You know, the suicide rate goes through the roof. People are out there all. You know, they're feeling it. You know, it gets intensified.
So if it's like that, what if he did that? So that his family can reap off the benefits of his life insurance.
That part too. And a lot of people, they every day wake up and like, today's gonna be the day I check out.
There you go, man.
You got to watch your life insurance policies. A lot of that's an exception. Like they will not pay out on suicide, where they give you an X amount of time. So let's say this dude signed up for a life insurance policy last week. They would have an exception that death by suicide doesn't kick in for 12 months.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
And that's if it pays out at all, man. I mean, shit. But, you know,
because I know some policies, like if you go bungee jumping and you die, you might as well just say no, because you put yourself at risk. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that. But then I just want to tap on this before we get too far off. Fantasia said it herself. Fantasia said she was down to nothing and nobody knew, but because everybody see her in the starlight, she said she's had to start over 3 times to get her money back up. You know what I mean? So
I never considered Fantasia rich. Like every time I look at Fantasia, I'm like, oh yeah, she's still buy them quarter bags of potato chips.
I saw that.
Them wise house you get after church.
I saw that interview, Kiki, when she said she had to start over. She was like, I don't need a stylist. I don't need a driver. I cook my own food. I do everything now. Like, you have no choice when you don't have no money.
Yeah,
she mixing vodka with her Huggies.
And it's crazy because we put them out there like, oh, they making money, they bad. We already give them a status, you know what I'm saying? So we can't fathom the thought like, oh, they don't know what we're going through. She ain't broke, he ain't broke, you know what I'm saying? So
and it's a rough business because you got to think of it, man.
Especially for our people.
Yeah, you look at the record industry, man, and a lot of times it's kind of like that. We think, oh, they got this because these dudes think they got money because they get a $3 million advance, but they're paying on that fucking thing for who knows long. They get the albums and they don't make any money off of them. When you start like breaking, look, remember a lot of the women in Hollywood were up in arms about 10 years ago because they weren't getting paid like that. But the sisters was like, well, shit, what the fuck are y'all talking about? We the ones that's really not getting paid. Taraji was starring in these fucking movies, but she wasn't like the Benjamin Buttons and shit like that. She had been crossed over into starring in these movies, and she was only getting like $500,000. That was one of, regardless of what, how much we agree with her about certain things, but that was one of Monique's problems, was that they don't pay these black actresses like that. So, he just a motherfucking dancer and on a talk show. You know what I'm saying? They probably breaking him off fucking scruples, But then again, there's other things.
But him and Ellen was like cool though, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that
we saw.
Right.
They had that thing
it's the appearance. They gotta make those appearances and make it look like they got something.
Right.
Just like Chappelle was cool with that with his partner for the Chappelle show and saw how that turned out, when he was like, man, I'm leaving this shit. I'm going to fucking Africa. He was like, you got somebody walking around you all day telling you fucking crazy. eventually you go fucking nuts.
Martin Lawrence and the motherfucking cockroach didn't get along. They right. if you was it Anthony Payne or something like that?
Yeah.
If you let him have a conversation,
Carl
Payne, cockroach, man. If you talk to cockroach about the shit, man, that cat is like, man, I just, I understand it's his show, but I refuse to have people treat me a certain kind of way. And they were, watch Comedy Hype, and they like, well, y'all made it look so good. He was like, yeah, it ain't like motherfucker had a lot of job offers, so. But then the other aspect of it is, man, I think Mr. Coppola hit it on the head wonderfully, man. We around holidays. The main thing you start thinking about is who the fuck's not here when you at that kitchen table, when you at that dining room table on Thanksgiving, or who you can't write gifts for anymore because they're not there. I got a wife that's going through it. I know people on this panel probably for certain going through it right now. So it's no telling, man. I'm one that thinks that suicide is a bit of a cowardly act, especially when you're leaving kids behind. But at the end of the day, even I'm a little bit, I've even softened up on that stance a little bit because you don't know what the fuck people are dealing with, man.
Right.
Was
that, that's why
not even just that. It's more so to add to what you were saying. You said that he had kids and stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, to add to that, you got to think too, it's getting close to the end of the year and Christmas with that overhead and living in LA and everything. Maybe it's not just that, it's probably too like, well, maybe he probably couldn't provide for his kids as far as he wanted to, like he wanted to for Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, people are checking out, especially we somewhat coming out of the damn pandemic and telling how much that increased a whole lot of people who are already on the edge of suicide, being isolated for damn near 2+ years, and then slowly coming out trying to rebuild. And you already got, as the article says, alluding to past challenges. On top of that, it's just compounded.
Man.
Some people just say enough's enough.
I hate to compare it to my life, but I went from making great money, you know what I mean, because I had got a DUI and I fucked up my license and I was a truck driver, you know what I'm saying? Still a truck driver, just got my license back.
hey, hold on, goddammit. Keep talking, I got you on that one. Shout out to Miss Kiki, got the motherfucking license back. This one is worth it. This one is worth it. That sound effect was worth it, so don't get on my ass. Go ahead.
You good.
So basically going through that, like, there is a time when because you're looking like, okay, what do I do for the rest of my life? Because I'm losing a trait that I have been doing for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So that can be overwhelming to somebody who doesn't have, a mean to start over. You know what I mean? But I would hate to say it, but you know what I'm saying? Just because I was strong enough or I found the path to where I can make more the money that I was making, you know what I'm saying? So if that's something that he went through, goddamn, you can hit some lows. You can hit some lows, and I just think
that's real life.
What's
the
saying? Pressure can make pressure could bust pipes or make diamonds.
Yeah,
man. Look, and I hate that I'm gonna use this term because they made a movie about this, except for, it was explosive. This was implosive, man. We fall down, man. Falling down was about that same shit, man. This cat lost his kid, the job was fucked up for him. Everybody can't handle everything the right way. And that's why I said, man, I softened up on that notion about it, man. I know a cat whose dad, I grew up with his sister. We went to school together. And the dad committed suicide and it fucked the boy up. You know what I'm saying? Fucked the son up pretty good. He ain't been right since. That's where I do think it's a cowardly act. But at the same time, man, everybody can't bear a certain amount of weight.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You got people looking at you, and for as much as people say they don't care about what others think and how other people feel, you do. It may not be the world, but mom could be the world.
Yep.
Your kids are watching. That could be the world to you. And nobody wants to look bad in front of their parents, their kids, their wife,
or anybody, family, period.
Right. That wife. Yeah. I don't listen, man. I don't want to look bad in front of my wife. I don't want to look bad in front of the Cuddy, Kane, none of yous. I don't want to look bad in front of, I had to fight to get my relationship back with the brother. I don't, you don't, these things, you don't know what's weighing on somebody, man. And it's sad that it's fucked up that he did this around this time, because now this is what his kids are going to remember.
Yeah, around the holidays.
For holidays.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, man, but rest in peace, brother. I hope he finds some kind of peace wherever he at.
Right on.
Indeed.
Hey, man.
Indeed.
Everybody, first alludes to, money issues.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of times it has nothing to do with cash.
Mm-hmm.
There are chemical imbalances in people.
There you go.
It's just it comes from our daily diet.
Mm-hmm.
You get all that you get antidepressants and shit in your drinking water nowadays. So everything's throwing you off just a tad. So these chemical imbalances, man, they go unchecked, and it's very easy for that shit to go unchecked.
Especially as a man of color.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're not raised to share our feelings, to let people know, hey man, today I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good today, man. Mentally, I'm not feeling good. I'm checking out a little bit. We don't have that space.
You
know how much shit the average bruh swallows down?
I have to say black women too.
I'm sorry.
That?
You're right. And black women.
Oh yeah, but Miss Kiki, hold on a second.
We just wanted to shine on this.
Hold on, Miss Kiki. It's not to exclude black women, but I will say this about sisters. This is one of the things for many of my negative critiques. One of the critiques I could say is,
No, go ahead.
No. One of my positive critiques is y'all have a sisterhood. At the end of the day, it's a sisterhood. It's a lot of shit that sisters won't even call each other out on, unless a bro got a real tight fucking circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is, man. I wouldn't have, listen. Let me tell you something. I was crashing and burning if it wasn't for these cats up there. If it wasn't for the Cuddy, if it wasn't for Eddie putting up with a lot of shit till he couldn't, if it wasn't for the bunk right here, we laugh about it. I don't think he understands how much it meant to me. But it was nice, Miss Kiki. I mean, you my cousin too, but it was nice that I used to walk home from Bud's Pub and Sub hearing fucking voices. And it was one voice that when I quit drinking, the one voice I heard was, hey, you survived the fucking war to come home and drink yourself to death. And, fortunately, I did have the bunk with me, cocaine, but it was times nobody knew about that I would go by myself. And any fucking thing could have happened. So we all don't have like the Corys and the Cuddy. We all don't have that. Sisters, it's a sisterhood, man. Don't nobody typically give a fuck about the bros. No. I get what you're saying. I'm not knocking what you're saying, and I'm not trying to reprimand you. I'm just saying I get why he said the brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I understand because y'all are of the same gender. You know what I mean? And just like what you're saying, like I'm up here agreeing with you on a path that I've been through with drinking due to rape. You know what I'm saying? But and there's not a lot of people or a lot of sisters that have your back. Like that's a lot of people that want to.
Okay.
Females are very jealous creatures.
Okay, too easy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
beg your pardon.
I just want to bring that to. It's just like our people in the whole. You know what I'm saying? We're taught to be independent. Which is
correct.
Take it on
is not what our people need. We need crutches. We do need that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going through, and the people that you do get, you know what I'm saying, whatever you believe in, the universe or anything, I believe that they are there for you for crutches because I only got one. As a matter of fact, I got two people that held me down, other than my mother and my brother, that had my back during what I can go through, and I could talk to them more than my family because It was easier. You know what I mean? So I do think that handful. But if I could tell you how many motherfucking women stabbed my back, sleeping with my men, all this type of shit, done me dirty, left me to get raped. You know what I'm saying? So this, I understand y'all feel like it's a sisterhood, but these bitches be capped.
Well, Cuddy, let me say this. I stand corrected. Not only do I stand, I thought that was a fucking spider. Not only do I stand, hey, but listen, not only do I stand corrected, but I thank you for the correction. Because if you to the outside looking in, these motherfuckers be like, oh, the single ladies, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck these niggas to the left, and you just, that's what you see. But I just firmly believe, we all in this together, man. And
we are.
Anybody on this show could call me, if anything's going on. But again, we don't know what this guy's going through. And Tank made some good points, man. There are chemical imbalances. If people knew all the shit that's in the air, the little power meters, they put off certain levels of radiation, and they're like, oh, well, the levels are harmless. Well, if you got a whole neighborhood lined up with harmless levels, don't that shit compound and add? And we all, microwaves and power lines and shit. You ain't gonna tell me power lines ain't still fucking niggas up.
What they say about money, it only brings out, what's really going on.
Yeah.
Good, bad,
Agent Orange was safe until it wasn't.
There you go.
So
Roundup was safe until it wasn't.
Until that lawsuit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like baby powder was safe until it wasn't.
Till that lawsuit. Yeah.
Vaccines were safe until they weren't.
That lawsuit's coming. Allegedly. We would like to stay on. What
we got, man? What we got? Rest in peace. What's the next one?
I want to say thank you for serving, and I'm glad that you overcame your shit, Aubrey, for real.
No, thank you. And let me say this. I'm sorry what happened to you. That shouldn't
life.
Yeah, but life shouldn't be like that. And I'm glad that
we go through make us stronger. You feel me?
There we go, Cuddy. And I'm glad that you found your way out of. I mean, you might still be dealing with some things, but I'm glad you got your license back. I'm glad you back on that road, and you getting it, man. And you doing the best you can. That's all we can do. So thank you, and I salute you as well. Where this motherfucker go?
Man. This motherfucker,
motherfucker's right here. And I ain't gonna be too many more of your motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna be too many more of your motherfuckers.
Next. Let me get the next one up.
Where's it at? Where I put it.
You could do this show your own. You take more breaks than anybody else.
Oh shit!
Talking about you're sick. You ain't sick. What the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, that was bullshit.
Did you see this, Kiki?
Yeah.
You take that out.
Mom's all types of foul.
Yeah, I couldn't see the video. What Mom's cuts off daughter's hair during live stream to teach her being educated is more than being cute. I got a thought. Go ahead. So what was the synopsis? Because I kind of see what this is. I
wanted to believe in critical race theory and that funky new math that they got.
Right. So what was the problem?
Mom's just snapped. I don't know what it was, but that's the last thing I would ever think a mother would do to her daughter.
Basically, it was something about her. She on a video, she says that I told you I don't do physical discipline.
The fuck was that?
So she took.
But what the fuck was that?
And I guess she'd been telling her daughter to do something. I don't know if it was school, but she'd rather be cute than do what she was told to do. So she thought that this was the best discipline or the best way to go. And to me, I have to say that was because there's nothing you can do to that girl to make her ugly.
Okay. Okay. Can I please bounce in?
Jealousy to me.
That's what everybody was saying. That's what everybody was saying in the comments was that mom was jealous of the daughter
and
tried to, just take her down a few pegs.
There
It's
you
like,
go.
this is your kid. You want to take your kid down a few pegs, and you cut her hair. I mean, that's traumatizing. I mean, when I saw her cut the first thing, I damn near cringed. I was like, what? Damn.
Big bro, you wouldn't believe how many of these fucking women get these daughters that get older. The daughter all cute and lovey-dovey till the daughter get older and start going through puberty.
Yeah.
Now she feel like she got it. She think the daughter competing with her when it's the other fucking way around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She though?
She would have been, who's competing with her?
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, give it a couple of years, and once that girl turns 18, the niggas that used to look at her mama gonna be looking at that girl.
But that's the mother competing with the daughter. They supposed to be looking at the daughter.
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, I have a whole family of beautiful females that's growing up, that's 18, 19, 20. Ain't no way I'm looking at them on some jealous shit. If anything, I'm trying to protect them from motherfuckers that's after me.
That
ain't what the fuck it's about. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a woman and you're jealous of her getting more attention than you wasn't raised right, and the way that you did your daughter was despicable. That was despicable to me. There is no.
That's
she would have been.
There's a thing called discipline, and then there's something else called breaking somebody's spirit.
That's breaking her.
And that's what she's trying to do.
She would have been
trying to break her.
Is that the mother?
She was trying to be her friend on that shit. To be honest with you, you know how
was that the mother?
No, the mother. Trying to be their best friends on that shit.
The mother has
the mother. That's somebody commenting on it. That's not
the mother. Has a head full of hair, and she, you know what I'm saying, she's a beautiful woman herself.
I saw the mother. She's not bad looking, but her spirit is just evil. Her energy is really bad.
Yeah.
Hey, where was this at?
I don't know where it was at.
Let me say this, man. She would have been better if that was the issue, to just cut the camera off and whoop the girl ass.
Part, I'd rather whoop my baby ass.
Right. I got a problem with this generation with these cameras and for the world. So you put this on the camera, one, looking for attention, two, trying to see if you a good mother by other people's approval. But
trying
you
to get
did
that validation.
Look at that girl head, even bald in the motherfucker with them cowlicks everywhere. Beautiful. That little girl is beautiful, man.
Ain't nothing.
That little girl is beautiful.
From being beautiful.
And then she interviewed the daughter afterwards. Man, the daughter looked like she was just somewhere else, or I don't know if that's just her normal demeanor.
And she tried to make it. Remember, she was asking the questions, asking her daughter, like, "Are you mad at me?" The daughter was like, "No." Didn't you deserve it? Daughter was like, "Yes." Why did I do it? Because I didn't listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's saying that shit now, but that girl is gonna run. The first chance she get away, she is gonna run because that motherfucking woman. And I'm gonna guarantee you this: can't nobody tell her she was wrong for it. In her mind, I was doing what I had to do to raise my daughter. Nah, you was mad because that's you feel that's your competition and that's your okay. Bust it. There's this girl. This woman. I'm sorry. She keeps coming up on my YouTube shorts whenever I'm watching. This motherfucker's thick as hell, but she's 50 years old. Ugh. Good looking woman. She always drinking wine. Yeah. She always drinking. You wouldn't say that if you saw her. She always drinking the wine, and she does like she has the voiceovers and she's acting. But a lot of times you see her with her fucking daughter. Like she likes showing off her young boyfriend. It's called 50 and Fine.
Yeah. I think she's married. I think that's her husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she loves, he younger than me. It says 50 and Fine, and then she got the daughter, and they'll be sitting there together. And who's this one? And she pointing and she smiling and shit. And I'm like, you pretty, but you want somebody to say, y'all look like sisters. Oh, bitch, that's your daughter, clearly. Yeah. It's this weird competition thing.
It is. That's why I said and then you have to agree on me on sisterhood, because that's women are jealous creatures.
You shut me down.
I'm gonna tell you like this. This is how I know if I can be around a female or not. Because they could be sweet as pie when it's just me, them, and some motherfucking females. But as soon as we get around dudes, that's when the competition come out. Now she want to bend over. Now she want to be extra. When I'm just sitting there playing cards, being me, you know what I'm saying? You over here. I said, and I look at a bitch like, hey, you can fuck them, But right now I'm trying to win some spades.
Kiki, like, focus first. Focus on the task at hand. I need you to focus.
She ain't lying, no, bro. She is not lying. I've seen this shit with my own eye.
That's why I like. That's why I like having male friends. And male friends even told me, they had to put me to the side, like, that's not your friend. For some reason, she think they'd tell me, like, I'm a fucker.
Yeah.
I'm a fucker.
But I'm gonna let you know she ain't the one.
So it's so dumb how women are, and I'm just like, y'all lose everything, and there could be a strong sisterhood, but when there's some dick around, y'all act stupid as fuck.
Damn. Yeah, I take back my previous argument. This is sad, man. This is look at that. Look at that baby right there. What the fuck? She at that age, she's supposed to be trying to be cute. As long as she ain't trying to be fast. It was other ways to impress upon her the importance of education.
Ain't no way.
You did that, and you did it on live stream. You did it on live stream. It'd be different if you did it at home and then somebody, took pictures of her around the way. But you set up a camera and was like, stand right here, watch this. Clip. And
you could tell it was weave in her hair, but by her mother, you could tell that baby had a long head of hair.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? For you to do that, if anything, you're supposed to be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. I want my baby to shine. You know what I mean? That's just like if she 2 or 3, she gonna have the best outfit on. And when she's 14, 15, she gonna be dressed at her age level, but she's gonna be presentable. I just can't.
Let's go back to the main questions you asked. You said, she was asking her questions in the end, like, "Are you mad? Do you understand why I did it?" Yeah, she gonna say that because you cut her hair on the camera. She probably think you'll jump on her if she don't say that shit.
No,
that girl looked traumatized.
Said that shit distressed.
She looked traumatized.
Right.
She
always same shit you see before motherfuckers get beheaded in them terrorist videos.
Right.
Hey, look. The worst part about this is this bitch probably did this shit for inner city education. This bitch did it. This bitch did it to her daughter for
Rand High School education.
Right.
The Rand High School, nigga.
Damn. You trying to say that they did this for a GoFundMe? This is the whole thing, man.
No, that bitch. The reason why that bitch came back on, she probably told her daughter, "You better make me look good," because motherfuckers was talking what we talking about that hoe. So she wanted to clear her name. Ain't no clearing that. What you've done is despicable. And then I want to say this too, because this made like big time, but there is people that's doing these to these little boys, giving them old man haircuts. And stuff like that. Like, you have to think about what this does to your child when you send them to school. That is giving them a complex, and now everybody can pick on them when they go to school and shit like that, unless they got that ability to you know what I'm saying? You do that to me, mom, I'm going to school and making it my own. You know what I'm saying? I could bounce back, but it's a lot of people that don't have personalities behind what they have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, Miss Kiki.
He can go kill himself, or he can go kill himself. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say this, Miss Kiki. You know, I did that, and I gave my boy a Sherman Hemsley because,
ouch.
You're just like her.
Hold on. Huh? How old was he?
He was what? I've been here 6 years. 6. He might have been 11, 12, and I did it because
11-year-old a scalp down the middle.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I gave him a full Sherman Hemsley where he had it up here, the male pattern shit. You know what I'm saying?
He gave him the home of the clown.
Yeah. Now, I didn't put that shit on social media. Okay, that was between me and the family. 2, that's no shit that we sent him to school with. We didn't send him to school like that. We cut the rest of it off.
Okay.
The other thing is, what else I did was I went to Walmart and I got him some of them Velcro shiny black shoes with the 2 Velcro straps. Now those I did make him wear to school, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Well, who cares about that?
Because discipline, even to this day, discipline is a big thing for me, and discipline is a hard thing for this youngin to accept. Okay, it's a better alternative than putting my hands on him or whipping him. You know what I'm saying? Punishments didn't work. The other side of that is I believe in the same energy.
Okay, so do you understand her then?
No. I don't understand her because this is what I'm about to say. That kid wears the best or whatever. He ain't got a want for nothing between me and his mom, nor does his sister. I'm flexible. I don't always punish everything. I turn the other cheek a lot of times. You know, you got to gauge, is this really worth blowing up about? Is this really even worth saying anything about? My rules get broken. Is it really worth it? He a kid, he gonna make mistakes. You got to take that shit into, consideration. You can't be a wolf about everything. Are there times when I am a wolf? Yes, because things have grown a little bit out of proportion now. They've gotten out of control. However, I don't understand him because I would have never embarrassed him publicly like that. Okay. He's surrounded by a bunch of men that's not in his mom. Ain't nobody gonna let the other go too far. And we're trying to build a man here. You know what I'm saying? The youngin didn't have a fair start. I'm not gonna put his family business out here like that. But we try our best to discipline him, and those types of things that we do are the last resort. We have conversations, we sit him down, he gets counseling. You understand? His brothers come over and mentor him. He's got his uncles and things like that. Shit like that was usually the last resort. I don't do it anymore. I don't, for fucking what? The mom, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I would have rather her cut the camera off and whip her ass, but she took it to the internet. You know what I'm saying? People may not agree with me saying cut the camera off and whoop her ass. I know the Cuddy, he feel like, and I gotta respect how everybody feels. But his whole thing is he doesn't agree with anybody putting their hands on another person. I feel like if I gotta whoop your ass into success, then that's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't want you to be one of these people that's just out here. Now, I could be wrong about that, but I know the rod worked for me. But again, I'm not just about beating on children and punishing them and everything like that. I believe just because you're a kid, you're still a human being. And I should still be able to reason with you or teach you how to reason. That was not what that is. To me, that was barbaric.
That's child abuse.
I can't.
Exactly.
Okay, I got much love for you, but I cannot agree with the haircut, and no matter what.
Right on. No, I get it.
But I respect you because you did not send him in public like that. You probably let him run around his family members or something like that. That's different.
That's exactly, yeah.
But to send them into society like she's about to do this girl, even though she says she's going to go get her hair done, the fact that her hair is gone, you're introducing her to a whole person that she's not. You took her strength away. You know what I'm saying? You took her crown away.
This is how these little girls end up on the pole. You break their damn self-esteem, somebody's daughter's gonna be on that damn pole.
Yeah.
And you could go back to this moment, like how did you the road lead you to, stripping?
I just cut my hair. I was thinking about on the pole.
Google little girl getting her hair cut off. Yeah, that was me. This is why, I'm right here at
what did she say?
Why I suck dick for $2?
See?
Hold on, what did Miss Kiki say about the fucking pole?
I said I just cut my hair, so I'm thinking about going on a pole like on some real shit.
OnlyFans. OnlyFans.
No, but
that's what
let me say this, man. I'm a stepdad. I'm a stepdad, man. And I got 4 amazing kids. I just got one who has some obstacles. And he reminds me that I'm a stepdad. But I've been around since he was a baby, and I want nothing but the best for him. I want him to be a man. And it's a hard world for us, man. It's a hard world for anybody with our skin. It's even harder when you walk with these motherfuckers as a black man. And so I just try to do the best I can by him, but you got to use what you got to use,
He's going to respect you. Like, he's young now. No, but trust me, he's going to grow up and respect you for even being there, because I didn't have a dad in my life. All right. You know what I'm saying? And then my mom had this dude he stayed in our life for about like 6 or 7 years, but that was, he gave us so much in those 6 or 7 years that to this day, I respect him. But when it was over, it kind of hurt me too. You know what I'm saying? But I respect him to this day for installing for letting me feel for a second that it was a dad figure in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I gave him hell. I ain't even gonna hold you. I gave him hell because he had to whoop me one time because I was rough at the mouth. You know what I mean? And I was just like, you ain't my motherfucking dad. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I wish I could erase all that. That was just me wanting my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids don't know how to, we don't know how, at that age, we don't know how to say, hey, I wish I had my dad here instead of just acting out. But he's going to look back and he's going to thank you. And trust me, you are being respected. It's just that he is yearning for his real dad to be in the picture. That's just real talk.
Well, but you can't be upset for not resolving your conflict with your stepdad in the proper way while he fucking beats you, while he he goes about, discipline you in an improper way. You know what I mean? Like right. it's you know what I mean?
No.
I hear
a little bit of light.
I hear where you're trying to go. I got you.
What does he say? Help me out. What'd you say in here?
Okay, so like if you say, hey man, like I want to get back at my stepdad by saying he's not my stepdad while he's beating me, like yeah, it's kind of it's pretty much equal on both sides on who owes who an apology.
Well, you know what? Let me say this. I feel what you're saying, but that's not what it is. Okay. I've grabbed this kid to my arms. Hey, I love you. I still do it. I don't want to put his business out here, but his start wasn't fair. Again, I've never just jumped to an ass whooping or anything like that. It could be something as simple as me just giving him direction. And it's like, hey, fuck that. The times that I got what you're saying as far as you're not my dad, which never came out of his mouth, it was more like, don't call me son. That was simply when I was just giving some direction. That wasn't about a beating brother. Like, I don't always resort to that. You know what I'm saying? I resort to, matter of fact, these days, I don't even go there with it. I posture because I'm not trying to go to jail for anybody. But, you know what I'm saying? But this new way of thinking be a friend and talk to him and validate him, it's a bunch of bullshit. And everybody, I think that everybody who disagrees are a little bit foolish because it worked for us.
Somewhat.
It gave you a fear factor. Worked for me.
Somewhat.
It worked for me. I know it gave me a fear factor to where I respect consequences. So it's better that than, because at the end of the day, I firmly believe you got a lot of people out there that, I mean, all they're gonna do is talk to me. I'm gonna do it again, and all they're gonna do is talk to me.
That's fact.
We don't talk about that. It sounds good. It sounds good to sit up there and say we just need to talk to them and validate them, and you put them on a trophy system. That dumb shit sounds good until you realize now you got a person that's taking advantage of you, and they smarter than you giving them credit for it. They just all they gonna do is holler at me. All they gonna do is take away my Nintendo. So I said Nintendo. So
that's all right. It's a flashback from the past, baby. It's a flashback.
You know what I'm saying? Came out his mouth. This showed his true age, man. Let's move on, man. We taking a too somber tone on this one, man. We normally keep it upbeat and light.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's keep
my
it
real dad gave me a brand new ColecoVision, you son of a bitch.
This gonna get us that 400 subscriber. Shit.
Right on.
That motherfucker been wavering for about the last 2 weeks.
Man, I'm tired of that motherfucker. You better
we gonna fix that.
Motherfucker.
We're gonna fix that.
But if baby girl ever get online and she see this show, you are beautiful, you are a queen, and baby, you will come back.
Thank you for that, definitely. We can end on that one. Definitely.
Word.
Love your mama, man. Talk about her. Let her know how you feel when you can.
Fuck that ball, bitch.
For some odd reason, this feel like a personal shot at me, but go ahead. Twitter losing its mind over new dating show, Milf Manor.
Because I ain't a MILF yet. I'm a cougar, and she.
Yeah. Did you guys read the article on this, man?
Wait, what makes you a MILF? Because in your 40s, that qualifies you as a cougar, right?
No,
I don't think it's about age. I don't think MILF is about age. So more,
you just gotta have a child to be a MILF.
Yeah,
basically,
right?
Just be a mom.
Because it's mom.
And then
you could be an older woman.
Okay, well, I'm not a MILF because I ain't got no kids.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Cougar.
But the thing is, when I read the article, that they said somebody I think not in the comments, but down in the article, they said that the twist is with the ladies that's on the show, it's their sons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's their
This
younger
is like the
sons.
brothers and sisters. This is worse.
No, because they so-called MILFs or whatever. But how would you like to be a MILF when your son is over here getting with your homegirl
with some of these women?
One of these girls that's in the manor or whatever.
No. That's to me like. Now can I speak fact?
Yes, please.
Get it. Go.
Okay. Now I am 41. And I've seen some girls that I went to school, sons, and they're probably like about 24 and stuff like that. And they are sexual looking beasts.
Mm-hmm.
I could never just because, and you don't even gotta be my friend. I just could never because I went to school with your mom. It's just happy. You let me know that I've aged. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I could never do that, but if it's not your son, then it's all grass. Yeah.
But you doing this show, say you're a mom on this show, and then you thinking you're gonna get these little hot little 20-something-year-olds, and it turns out, it's little Frankie, from down the block. Now he's of age.
His name Little Frankie.
Little Frankie,
No, especially if you knew him. No. And I had
my grass.
See?
Now he's eating his pussy in the back.
I had little young boys come to men, and they're just like, well, now I am this age,
right?
And what's up? And I'm just like, no, I know your mom.
But more context with this show. What if the ladies, they don't know each other? They're just random ladies from across the globe. And they're in this house, and then all of a sudden they're talking. They're talking about amongst each other, and like, "Ooh, so and so look good," and somebody come out, the restroom, like, "Hey, damn it, that's my son." What would you do? You don't got no relations with these girls. You just met them for the show.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? There ain't nobody you cool with.
And I hit it last night, so we're gonna do it again.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
Now that changes. Now
it changes. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
Reminder.
You said they was cutting the grass, and now what?
Now you eating it from the back. Hey, but I got a serious question, man. Ain't nobody. Hey, look, there's 4 men on this panel. There's 4 men on this panel. All right. How many times has your mama stopped you from getting some pussy?
Man.
my mom ain't never stopped me.
So many times she told her girlfriends, "Don't be looking at my son." Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about some pussy you wanted, not some of your mama's friends. I'm talking about some pussy you wanted.
No, she never
mama's friends.
She never matumboed me, man. Mom's never matumboed me that way.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, don't nobody give a fuck if your son fucking like, like,
but y'all mother. Hold on. But y'all don't know.
But
now,
here it is,
because there's some women out here that are vultures, and I've listened to some stuff with my mom and her friends and stuff like that. So my thing is like this: you never know what your parent is warding the fuck off of you, like real talk. Because you could be growing up, and it might be somebody that watched you grow and be like, "Oh, that little boy right there."
Yeah.
Some R. Shelley's out there. Okay.
Nobody ever talks about the pedophile women.
Nobody.
No, that talks about women that are pedophiles.
Saying, hold on. What if roles were reversed and it was dads? The show would never fly. It would never fly if it wasn't MILFs. If it was dads doing this shit,
in this day and age, no,
that would never fly. Part. That's why when I saw the show, I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." But this show couldn't happen with guys.
I know some of these women are facing the motherfucker.
You know, some of these sugar daddy island.
But check it though,
you couldn't have that.
Yeah, hell no, you wouldn't at all. But the thing is, too, remember what channel was this on? The Learning Channel. So you gonna learn that it's gonna be a lot of deceit and scandalous shit and double standards and sneaky shit.
Yeah.
When
the other thing, though,
it's gonna be a lot of that.
The other thing with
it's
the
gonna
Learning
be
Channel,
real crazy.
The other thing with the Learning Channel, they've been known for doing some fake shit. A lot of that shit been, you know, on the 90 Day Fiance been on some bullshit. But what I will say is,
and for the Learning Channel.
Man, just like whatever reality, most of the reality shows, they're scripted. So it's all the shit.
The Learning Channel ain't teaching us shit.
No, this is on the Learning Channel, Milf Manor.
Milf
Manor.
And it's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be
somebody in the
hit.
article said that just shows you the trajectory of our society you see that this is on the Learning Channel, that the Learning Channel used to stand for something, and now we get some, these look at them. These motherfucking women are floozies. They got that, you know, they get that from smoking cigarettes. They get that shit back in that female deep voice.
Dude, they on their second childhood, man. They on their second childhood. They trying to, you know.
Like I was talking black and mild. You saved me.
Come here, baby. Let me. You want to come over? I'll whip you up some green.
Lightweight. This remind me of. This ain't nothing but a reboot of Stella got her groove back in The Bachelorette, basically.
Yeah,
I mean, to give Terry McMillan her just due.
Yeah,
and on top of that, you know how they say a man's heart, that the way to get to a man's heart is through his stomach? Don't eat the spaghetti, fellas. Don't eat the spaghetti, fellas.
What the fuck is he talking about?
You ain't got to worry about their spaghetti. They ain't having no fucking menstrual cycles no more.
Wow.
I can't wait to get to that. I can't wait.
You can eat that spaghetti all day long. The red sauce, stay away from the green sauce.
You never know. You never know, bro.
Thanks. Stay away from the pesto. Stay away from the pesto.
You can eat that marinara all day long with a bitch over 45.
I just think it's a little silly, man. You got these old
back
ass,
of that vulva,
wild, silly, bro.
Listen, let me tell you, I know where they probably got the idea from. They probably got the idea from 90 Day Fiance when them old ass women be going over there to Africa, getting with them young dudes. Women be old, got the fake ass teeth, and the skin is pulled back on her face. They just put a twist.
I better use this before I leave. Right?
So what do y'all think? Y'all think this show gonna be a hit or what?
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a hit because I'm gonna be watching.
It's gonna be a hit.
Look,
it's gonna be a hit.
No,
I don't really like this.
It's gonna be a hit.
I'm 41, and ain't no way I'm fucking with something in their 20s. That's just real talk.
No,
I'm 47 years old, and I am fucking with something in my 20s. But I can tell you right now, my life cannot be televised.
You know why? You know why this show is gonna be a hit? Because on the same exact channel, we watch a bitch pop pimples.
There you go. But
she fine though.
And scratch dandruff. I go to sleep watching that shit.
And if Dr. Pimple Popper was the MILF on this show, I'd watch it because Asian meat keep better. This shit right here don't look right. I can tell you right now,
bruh.
You just gonna let him get away with
pussy. This bitch is
you couldn't get in there on that way.
Boots.
I'm sorry, man. This dude is on one, man. Let him have it. Let him have it off. Let him have it.
I'm just gonna sip this.
All right. We can leave Milf Manor, man. We can leave the Milf.
I was gonna give one of the details, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be a hit, though. I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be a hit.
Speak on it.
Check it. It's gonna be a hit because you got the whole younger men and older women, right? But you've also got the whole thing as far as if it's gonna be the twist with the like it being like sons and stuff, then you're gonna have the mama's boy, and the mothers being protective of their sons. Like, well, nah, you can't fuck him because that's my son, and you can't fuck her because that's my mom. But hey,
it's contradictory at this point.
Me later on. It's gonna be right. It is gonna be, and that's the whole thing that's gonna make it juicy and scandalous. Why you want to watch that shit?
Did you ever hear that song "Mother Lover" with Justin Timberlake and that other motherfucker on Saturday Night Live? I'm a mother lover. You're a mother lover. We should fuck each other's mothers. Fuck each other's mothers.
Every so often, it's okay to dip in the little young pod, but not too young. When I was 36, I went to Jamaica and I got my groove back.
but it's that whole, but it's that whole Mrs. Robinson shit though, son. That whole
Jamaican you're watching
fantasy, bro. And then they say that the whole like that's when each one has had their sexual peak, bro. It's gonna sell.
It is. You cannot stop being horny in your 40s, especially your early 40s. Like for real, like it gets crazy. Like for real, I will tell you that. Like,
I never saw the promo.
Okay, that's what I said, Cuddy. Look at some of these motherfuckers is haggard.
Yeah, I watched this shit.
Hey, look. I say this shit all the time, and I'll say it one more again. All right.
Look at the everything.
When you see women with fake tits and fake ass,
they got
disgusting because that's what niggas do.
There you go.
All right.
I said the same
and
shit.
when you're in your 40s,
oh damn, they older than 40. She look
fake
like
tits,
50s.
you look like a
That's
drag
what I'm
queen.
saying.
Like,
no.
There's no difference between these chicks on this show and fucking Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
Next.
No.
Next.
Yeah.
I don't want that image, man. I don't want that.
That's
image.
what it is, though. And look, stop and look at the tits. You can't tell the difference.
No, he's right. I watched the previews. There was
I told you they got the
made an album about
the
Gorillas made an album like
baby.
this. It was called Plastic Beach, and that's what this shit is gonna be called, plastic, because that's what they made out of, plastic and silicone. But the shit's gonna sell. Watch. Motherfuckers gonna watch this shit, son. I won't be, but motherfuckers gonna watch this shit, son.
All right.
Look at this chick. I mean, she looks like a prize fighter. This bitch, like, come on, man. If somebody told me that was Kurt Russell's daughter, I believe him. If somebody told me this was Kurt Russell, I believe him.
Can I ask how old is it? Because some of them look like they're in their 50s.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
that dude look like Kurt Russell.
It's just that look like, we don't know 40, 50. We don't know.
That looked like Kurt Russell and Tango and Cash when he put that dress on, trying to get out the club with Shabba and them.
Let's bring it home, Tam. Let's bring it home, man.
Bring it home,
man. No,
it's real talk. Like, oh my God, I'm here another week for this shit.
Tune in to Milf Manor.
Don't nobody want to see that old pussy.
Yeah, they do. Watch them numbers, son. We're gonna do a recap. Watch them numbers.
How can you
man.
have that much shit to
talk? Like play-by-play.
Of all the nonsense on
they
TV.
probably already got season 2 lined up already.
Nah, ain't none of them bitches gonna be alive for season 2. They all got COVID hearts.
If you're young motherfuckers, what's funny?
This dude is on one today, boy. He is feeling it.
What the fuck is wrong with this cat, man?
All right, man. This is it.
Too. Yeah, these bitches ain't buying green bananas. You talking about season 2.
Man's extreme reaction to sisters-in-law.
I'm telling you.
Y'all read this one?
Yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, I read this one. I read what y'all got, man.
I did.
Hold on. What's the rundown? Because I didn't read this one.
That nigga did it.
So, man's extreme reaction
did it.
to sister-in-law's pregnancy sparks wild population. So they were at a gathering, and the sister-in-law, his wife's sister, announced that she was pregnant while everybody else is celebrating and, oh my God, girl, we so happy for you. This motherfucker was doing this number like.
Don't forget later on what happened that night when he got home.
Started throwing up.
Nigga was
wouldn't eat.
In the shower,
shit kept going on for days.
Crying. in the shower, crying, bawling.
So the wife is like getting pissed off because she like after some days, this motherfucker was still tripping, and she like, all right, motherfucker, what's going on with you? You ain't saying nothing. Why you sick, nigga? You've been doing this ever since she said that she was pregnant. So
you're fucking each other.
That's what you guys got.
That's the speculation.
Yeah,
that's what we're here for. We're here to pass it around and see exactly what perspectives.
What you think?
I think that they he's upset because he don't know if it's his or not, and it's gonna blow up his spot and hers.
It's gonna blow up the world.
Oh, and let me add this in. Apparently, the sister had said at some point that the guy was the type of guy that she was looking for. She said it to the wife years ago.
That he was her type.
Ain't no sisterhood with bitches.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
They just want to take each other's place when it comes to dick.
Damn. What's wrong with sharing a dude if you brother and if you sisters?
Oh, it's a problem. It's just certain shit you don't do. You know what I mean? Like fuck that.
He's already married into the family.
My thing is,
you've all accepted.
You know what, Ali? That you on some bullshit.
See,
no.
He always poking the bear. He loves to do that.
All right, so it's cool for the brothers to fuck. What about if your brother fucked your girl? Are you cool with that?
I'm not bringing this up because I think it should happen only for men. I'm just saying it's a really fucked up situation that we should all consider.
I love him because he's so serious about it.
Tag is like, well, he's good enough for my brother,
Gosh, you're
good enough for my sister. He's good enough for me,
No, that's horrible.
But that's messed up. Considering I don't know.
It's horrible because whether it's a male or a female, you're destroying your sibling.
Didn't Jermaine do that to Tito?
Yeah. You're
destroying your sibling unless you meet them at the same time and they just a hoe and they down to fuck both of y'all at the same time. But you're distributing. You're like if you're in love, you're married, and then this is a scandal. That shit is gonna hurt your sibling.
Well, let's go back to a few weeks ago about the twins.
It wasn't countries. Tito. It was another. It wasn't Tito.
In other countries,
Tito's wife died, but yeah.
Oh, okay. It was one of the other brothers.
It was one of the other brothers.
In other countries, it's customary for the husband to marry the brother's widow if his brother passes away. I mean, so this thing happens
in other countries.
Other countries,
it's different.
Completely different culture.
Hey, look, we got women with dicks in this country. Okay, that doesn't happen in other countries either. All right.
Okay.
We do not have women with dicks. We have men dressed up as women. No, we would not do that.
Get it, Miss Kiki. Thank you very much.
Now, if you're a hermaphrodite, I'm so sorry you were born with both.
Say that again.
But other than that, if you're a transsexual, you are a full man.
Say it again.
Male.
Say it again. What?
A full male that wanted
you
to
said
be
a
hermaphrodite has two. They can't help it. They born with a dick and a pussy. It depends on
hermaphrodite. Okay.
Hermaphrodites, man.
Hermaphrodite. You heard her. She's definitely a hermaphrodite. She fucking her fucking sibling.
We cannot say there are women with dicks. No, there are men with dicks that are dressed up as women.
See,
thank you for that.
Man, cut that shit off, man.
Man, you ain't doing that shit no more, man. Go back to the old mic.
That was perfect.
And I just stay off
back, man. No. You want to know why I liked it? Because after I said what I said, it felt like it was valid than the motherfucker with this.
Wow.
Okay.
That shit, come on, man. That shit sound like the 22 in Harlem Nights.
I'm shooting that little motherfucker.
I won't shoot that little motherfucker now. Say, man, listen. I'll say this. What about the when we talked about the twins that were switching off on broads and one of them ended up pregnant?
Yeah.
I just think that, hey man, this is something else that happens. It's more common than we think, but I think it's fucked up.
We don't know for sure. This is allegedly.
Allegedly.
You see how they set this whole story up. Nobody said anything. The wife really didn't call the husband out. Like, hey man, why the hell you still throwing up? Why the hell you got the blues?
That's that's what I want to know. Yeah.
So
okay. All right.
They left us open.
Let me. I was about to ask, man, who uploaded the story? Was it the husband or the wife? So it is the wife.
Yeah.
So now
the wife did.
Maybe she's just a jealous chick, man.
Yeah.
Just like like, look, I've dated a bunch of women and I always thought I was fucking around on them. And trust me, like some of them were right, but for the most part, they were wrong. And but they stayed on it. And just, some people are just suspicious like that, and maybe this chick's just suspicious. And
but what if it's a little bit more sinister than that? What if it's like the husband or whatever was like somewhat secretly in love with the sister-in-law and felt some type of way that she got knocked up, and was just like, damn, I was hoping me and old girl will go our separate ways, and I end up with her eventually. But now I can't because now she's knocked up.
Yep.
Or what if forbidden was his favorite flavor?
Yeah, that part. That's what I'm saying. As far as he may be like just sick to his stomach because he know now.
Ooh, that forbidden fruit though.
It's a wrap. I really wanted to get with her sister, but I end up settling with her ass, and now she didn't end up getting pregnant. And
but is it really forbidden fruit? I mean, because this happened more than once. Because you can't get pregnant on the first time. I learned that in fucking 4th grade.
It's only forbidden if you don't partake in it. You know what I mean? Because I've had some forbidden fruit in my life where I couldn't partake in it, but it was it was
still good.
I didn't get to fuck him, but
Was it like an in-law?
No. This was just a married man that I couldn't have.
You could have, but you chose.
Well, I could have, but I chose not to.
Not to. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not.
Why you wasn't the one that was married?
Wow. Because no, he had kids.
You didn't make any fucking commitments to God or the state.
That makes it better.
It your responsibility to keep up those.
I do it. I cannot do it because our connection was so cool that I might have been faithful to a married dude. You feel what I'm saying? And
what's wrong with that? A lot of people I know faithful to their side motherfuckers.
You know why it's her responsibility, Cuddy? It's her responsibility because if that wife found out, it's a potential that the Cuddy can catch a bullet. People lose their mind over less shit, man.
Facts.
And they got kids, they got daughters, and I grew up without a dad, so I had to be like,
Think about these cats that think
kids are still gonna grow up without a daddy because he ain't shit. He out there trying to fuck other
Cuddy. Listen. Look at these people, these cats that think they getting away with some shit, and then the wife show up at the goddamn wedding. No, he been fucking me for this long. Or think about how this
last week.
Think about how shit floats downhill when a motherfucker die, and then the woman showing up at the funeral with her kids and everybody looking at each other stupid. Yeah, last week.
Remember? The lady brought the baby to the house.
Yeah. The point is like the love never stopped. Okay, that's unstoppable love. All right, whether somebody caught a body, whether somebody went to jail.
I'm done with this dude.
Yeah, man.
It's unstoppable love, man.
Hey, man, stick to smoking weed out the apple, bro. Stick to the apples.
You used the Granny Smith today, didn't you?
Man, I don't know what's going crazy tonight.
He smoked the Fuji today, bro. Straight stick to the apples.
Or Tank over here.
He used the Fuji.
Enlightening us. Yeah.
He used the Fuji today. For real.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
You good, man. You Gucci.
You all right, Cuddy.
You Gucci. You gonna take another hit and go lay your ass down for the night.
Yeah,
you hear me?
You do need a nap.
You go night, motherfucker. You hear me?
Go night, nigga.
Go put some cream on your knees and go lay down.
Hey, where's your 40 at, bro? Where's the 40?
Man, I drank all those beers already.
I want you to go. I want you to go get in your hammock and take a screenshot. I want to make sure your ass is fucking night.
You in a
and you shut off all your devices, man.
Oh,
You need an 8-hour reset, man. 8-hour reset for your ass.
I do. I'm going stir crazy out in this motherfucker.
Out of respect, I got to say no to the dick.
No. Ah, come on.
See?
Okay, well,
It's not your responsibilities. Like,
respect the pussy.
All right, I'm gonna step on this grenade. Tank, why
that's
isn't,
like you
why isn't
tackling
it her
shoplifters running
responsibility?
out of Walmart, huh?
No, Cuddy,
Why isn't it her responsibility to be like, you know what? One of us got to be responsible.
That part.
Okay, all right. Kiki,
yes.
Who did you marry?
Nobody.
All right. Whose wedding vows are you trying to uphold?
His.
Who did he marry?
Her.
Not your business.
Yeah,
not your business.
Like, because
they put your fucking name on the wedding certificate.
It'd be different if I didn't know.
No, they'd have put your name on the wedding certificate if there was a fucking, like, if it was some of your business. It's not. This dude's gonna cheat.
Hey, Cuddy.
What's up?
Cuddy. You remember the bitch, the astronaut that put on a space diaper and drove across country?
Yeah.
The bitch that was fucking her husband. Yeah, it wasn't that bitch responsibility either, but she got killed by a bitch that had shit all over.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
That part.
Come on, man.
This motherfucker was an astronaut. I mean, not everybody that's up on that upper echelon is on the, the up and up.
All of that tubed spaghetti, she had 8.
Hey, man, good dick could do that. All right.
Ooh, that's why I ain't fuck. That's why I ain't fuck, because I know it would have been good. And
you keep falling back on that. It's not her responsibility. But dig,
right.
what if she did smash and she ended up getting pregnant? Whose responsibility? It's all of them now. Everybody's responsible now, right?
Now y'all family, okay? Now you can
plan B. I got a plan B.
With everything else that he does, or everything else that
because
she
that
does.
That money to take care of that baby is going to come out of the wife's pocket as well. That's what I'm saying.
This is why she said, "I got to take responsibility."
Right?
And be like, you know what? I got to tap out.
Yeah, and then what if I did get pregnant? Like, I don't want my baby to be a secret or none of that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, was she a good mother? I mean, because y'all could like switch off on babysitting.
See, now we're done. We're done. Now,
Ed, what you drinking, Cuddy? What you drinking, Ed? What's up, big bro?
Love. I'm sipping on love this evening. Love noir.
Love noir. Okay. Love night.
What you drinking, Miss Kiki?
I am drinking Moscato.
There you go, Scotto. All right, Cuddy, you got anything else, man? What's your brand of apples for the week, man? What you working with?
You working with Grannies or Red Delicious?
With the Grannies, yeah.
God damn it! Fuck y'all. I'm going to bed. You're right.
Night.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
I'm going night.
Reset on your ass this evening, man. A full reboot. I don't know what the hell got in your ass this evening, but a full reboot.
All the way.
Man.
Today,
all right, man.
Today
was been real. Shout out to the legend. Shout out to DJ LOH on the ones and twos. This has been Youngstown Zone 3 PMD with 9 and Miss Kiki of Deep Throat Conversation. Check her out.
Right on.
Show.
You gonna give us the Prince?
Y'all gotta watch the show, man. Y'all gotta watch the show. Tune in, man. Hit that like button, man. Like, share, subscribe.
And hit the bell.
$3.99 this weekend.
Right.
Hey, man. Shit. Happy holidays to y'all, man. I ain't gonna see y'all till next week. So, man, those who celebrate,
don't celebrate, but a happy New Year.
There you go, man. You go. Have one. All right, y'all
folks.
take it easy.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Cat silly as hell.